Hi, everyone. I'm Tauhid, a Laiye consultant in APAC. Welcome to this Lunch and Learn. In my session today, I'll be running through with you a demonstration of Laiye's products and really in line with reskilling and upskilling of employees. A lot of the employees that are wanting to go into intelligent automation would usually face with a lot of roadblocks or a steep learning curve just to be proficient in AI, to be a data scientist or to be an NLP engineer. However, with Laiye's products and Laiye's AI platform, we have managed to achieve two things. Firstly, we're able to kind of package all of the different process automation and AI components and modules within a single platform that is natively integrated end to end. You will see here on the screen our entire AI platform solution architecture, where you have the components of process automation, modularized, intelligent document processing, chatbots, and even combining all of these different components into a single smart search engine, easily accessible from any point of the platform. However, the second most biggest advantage for users who are looking to reskill and upskill themselves with Laiye is that all of our different intelligence can be built easily via our low-code designer. So you do not require advanced capabilities in programming or understanding of data sanitization and data management, just so to be able to automate your processes intelligently, right? So to demonstrate this, I think it'd be best for us to kind of walk through the entire end-to-end use case. And a typical use case that we find for automation across multiple industries would be in finance. And in this case, handling invoice extraction and reconciliation, primarily found within accounts payable process. Now, in this entire use case, I'll show you right from the start where invoices are being monitored incoming from emails. We will then, the robot will automatically recognize that email, download that particular attachment, which is that particular invoice. We will then proceed to extract information from that invoice. Now, remember, invoices or documents that are semi-structured or unstructured in nature, it's really very tough to kind of build specific rules to extract them, because there is no way to kind of determine how they come in, the shape, the format, the template of that particular document. So this is really where the AI really kicks in and is able to help users make high-level decisions and high-level data extraction for your process. Once it's extracted, integrating back into your workflow, we will also show you how this process validates the data and at the same time reconciles with your internal systems as well. And just to complete the entire automation, the robot will enter all of this information directly into your accounting system. So this is fully achieved by Laiye's AI platform, fully proprietary components within our platform, but at the same time open as well. And when I mean open platform in this demonstration, I'll show you how easy it is, firstly, to build a document extraction model using AI technologies such as machine learning, natural language processing, neural networks, computer vision, and all that intelligence. I'll also show you how easy it is to incorporate that intelligence into our workflow. And this workflow can be easily customized to integrate into your daily processes. And at the end, I'll show you an end-to-end execution of the entire process. All right, so let's get cracking to the first component, which is building our AI model. What you see here now on the screen is Laiye's IDP administration console. This is where administrators and knowledge workers can come to build their AI models. And one of the models that we'll start building is our invoice model. So here, the entire user interface is fully WYSIWYG or UI based. There's no requirement for any programming or coding required from the end user. So like I mentioned before, we cater to users who are general IT users or even advanced knowledge workers who do not have advanced technical skills, but have a steep amount of information and knowledge and experience in their particular domain. Right? And this is how they are able to reskill themselves towards intelligent automation. On the screen is where you will find all of the different information that you require to extract. Here, users are able to easily add new data points within by simple just typing in the name of the information that they need to extract. They can also define what type of information it will be. But the next component really is the actual building of intelligence. And here is where we call our annotation page for the model. Now, for AI, in its definition, it is a data-driven technology, which means that the rules to understand information or where information is or how information is being represented is fully automated. And Laiye adopts this wholeheartedly. And in this sense, users are able to upload their training samples that teaches the model that particular document, in this case, invoices, right? It's a simple upload over here. And once they've uploaded, they will enter into the annotation screen. So it's a fully WYSIWYG screen where you'll see the invoice here and all the annotated data points. You will see that with a pre-built model, and Laiye consists of many pre-built intelligence or pre-built extraction models that users can start off with. The annotation time taken is even much reduced because there are certain information that the model already recognizes, right? So you will only need to kind of annotate the data points that are missing or that you want to kind of add to the model. Now, in this sense, let's take a look at these two data points, supplier address and line item description. For a user to annotate, all they need to do is just highlight the information on the document and assign it to that particular data point. You'll see, there it goes. And for even complicated data points like line items, users will just need to highlight it and assign it to that particular data point. And that's it, right? The entire work of the knowledge worker is to show the model, teach the model that, hey, this information right here is a line description. This is a supplier address, and so on and so forth. And you will do this for all of your different samples by just easily traversing across the different samples. And once you're done, you'll hit over into our version tab here. And this is where users will need to train. And really sticking to the original pitch and our original direction for our users who are adopting Laiye's solution. The true meaning of training is just as simple as a click of a button. Once you have done so, the model automatically trains itself, looking at all of the information that has been annotated, and it also automatically evaluates itself as well. You know, how accurate is this model before you are able to kind of put it into daily process. Here you will see our evaluation of the model is about 60%. Keep in mind that this model was only built at 53 samples. Now, for an AI model, that is a very low amount of samples. And Laiye is committed to providing a technology in our products where users and our partners only require a fraction of the samples that our other competitors would require when building machine learning or AI models. And this is primarily due to our proprietary technique in combining all of the different AI technologies together, packaging it neatly for knowledge workers, for general IT workers, to build intelligent models accurately within Laiye. Next, let me run through with you how this model that I've just built is incorporated into a workflow. Remember, building AI alone is not the only step. You will need to introduce AI into your daily processes as well. So here is our automation creator user interface. You'll see it's fully WYSIWYG, where we have a combination of action blocks and decision blocks as well. Now, when I enter into a particular block, you will see all of the different commands are fully in WYSIWYG as well. And we have 500 plus preset commands for our workflow automation. So for users to build your workflow, it is just a simple drag and drop. So for example, here, if I want to simulate the bot to automatically click a particular icon, it's as simple as that. I'll just select on the user interface. For example, if I want the bot to automatically select this Microsoft Edge icon, I'll just click onto that, and there you go. It's done, right? So the customization of the workflow will be easy, but at the same time, integration of our workflow into our AI capabilities or our AI models is also easy and fully UI-based. So for example, earlier on that I've built the AI model. To integrate it into this workflow, I'll just click on this IDP plugin within the automation creator. I'll select whichever model I require. You will see that it's fully guided step by step. Here, I will select my input folder, and at the same time, perhaps along with some sample files that I've got. And at the same time, you'll also be able to easily define how do I want to output that information. It could be via API, system to system, or it could also be via simple Excel sheets, right? For finance staff of small, medium enterprises, where it's easier to just work with Excel sheets, you have that flexibility with Laiye's Automation Creator. And once you do so, you will see that the entire plugin has been created. So just a matter of seconds for you to kind of realize great progress within your workflow building. So this is the entire process for building of AI models, for building of workflows. At this point, let me just switch over quickly to show you how the entire execution will look like once you've implemented your intelligent automation workflow. Now here, we'll be processing this invoice. I'll be using the same model that I've just built earlier, 53 samples. And here is an invoice that model has not seen before. So we'll process this invoice in this particular execution. Here you will see our attended worker, where it can be installed on an individual user's workstation, and the user can just trigger the workflow by clicking play. Now, all the way now moving forward will be run by the bot. And the first component that the bot will look at will be to monitor emails, right? For the purposes of this demonstration, we'll open up this Excel sheet. Now, the bot will then read through your emails, and it will recognize that, hey, there is an invoice within, and it will begin to download that invoice. Now, one of the things that is pretty intelligent with our AI capabilities is that it's not only able to understand information on documents, but also on emails. So we're able to read the subject and the content to properly classify your information. Now, extraction that has been done at the back end will automatically trigger your Excel sheet to open up, and we'll write in all the information that has been extracted. You'll see a good amount of accuracy, even just with a low amount of samples. And at the same time, we'll be able to do reconciliation and checking of accuracy as well. We'll highlight to you data points that we have a low confidence in, just to get your attention to focus on it, or we will do internal reconciliation. So here we reconcile with your internal database or the PO for every line item, just to check that, hey, there might be some discrepancies, you might want to take a look. And here, it highlighted that instead of a 0, it extracted an O. So users will just need to focus on what's important within that extraction rather than seeing all of that information within. And once that's done, the bot automatically takes over your verified information and handles the entire data entry. In here, you will see the data entry being done into SAP B1 finance accounting system, but we're definitely able to integrate and apply ourselves to any systems that are generally available within the market today. So the entire process of invoice extraction and reconciliation that would typically take a user perhaps 20 minutes, 30 minutes just to handle it accurately from start all the way to payment towards the end has now just been reduced to a few minutes, right? Where the users are just left to handle high-level problems where the bot is allowing for it to interact with your particular process.